Hey you guys, y'all, this was not an expected video, but tell me why I'm sitting out here on my couch and I was on my phone just watching this live, and then all of a sudden I hear my daughter screaming out something, you know, you always at first, first thing you think like, oh, these kids they're making noise or whatever, but she kept calling me, "Mommy, something, something." I'm like, "What?" The washing machine is on fire. Like the washing machine is on fire. So I run out there, you guys, and the washing machine's on fire. Forgive all the ashiness, y'all. Like I said, it was not expected. But so this is what happened, right? So this morning I woke up because yesterday the washing machine was making this sound, right? And I was like, well, okay, well, if it's still making this sound, whatever, like I just have to wash certain things by hand, especially Journey's clothes, because he's a toddler. He's the one that runs out of clothes the quickest because he's always getting so messy and in the mud and all that stuff, right? So I did his wash this morning because the machine was still making that sound, like it didn't want to turn or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It was, it wasn't like over full. It didn't have too much water. It was just tripping. So I go to, I pull out some of Jay's clothes, set myself up, and I wash his clothes by hand, and I hung up his clothes by hand and stuff, right? And that was this morning, like around noon, like 11 to noon, whatever. And it's going on now, like it's going on 5. So this happened like about 4:30, right? And you guys, like my daughter was didn't feel well today. She had like a little stomach thing, right? So she's pretty much been hanging around the house, whatever, because she was the one that was initially supposed to do go wash Jenny's clothes for me. And the boys, they were all over at the farm side. All chores have been done or whatever, so they were chilling over there. And usually Symphony, my daughter, is there with them. So thank goodness that she was just chilling around, the kitchen and our yard out here, because I was tired. I was laid back, like I said, watching a live on YouTube. Um, and you guys, like, yeah, the freaking machine was on fire, like fire, fire. And I was even thinking like, okay, why were my dog wasn't saying anything, whatever. But because he was on that side at first, but then we had moved him to the other side because it was just better for him that way. But even still, out here we burn trash. The dog was not gonna bark about no fire because we burn trash. They're used to the fire, y'all. So like it was bad, you guys. Like the fire was like it was a whole fire. Like you don't believe me? Hold on. Okay, guys. So I'm outside. See, there's Journey's clothes that I washed this morning, and I had the ladder put here so that it can block all this damage. There's the washing machine, you guys. There's the fire. Look on the wall. Like it was so bad. And I don't hardly see any of the water. It's like all that water must have got boiled and evaporated or whatever, but because the machine was full and ready to go. Look, you guys. Like, can you see in there? That's all the clothes in there. Yeah, I'm fine. No. And sorry, you guys. This was on selfie mode. Let me see. Turn it the other way if you guys can see it. But yeah, you guys. A total destruction. I don't even want to get in here too close just in case. Because you guys, after because at first I didn't want to. You see that? And it sticks. So yeah, you guys. So and I don't know what it is, you guys. Okay, because first of all, like it could have been the inverter because we do solar, and the inverter is what we turn on to be able to use the solar or whatever. Um, and the plug is kaput. Like I had to I had the kaka just bring it in so that the after it cooled off, just bring it in so the kids wouldn't be able to play with it. And that's why I put the ladder there too. 'Cause that stuff is just like burning hot. And we tucked the because our the way we have it was like we those little things that you could put cords on top of cords, like keep them intact and keep them like where they at, keep them put. So it was it's nailed in. So I had just brought it in and tucked it away. And you guys, it was a whole fire, y'all. Like I was just like, are you kidding me right now? And honestly, it was like and if it had gotten too high up because it was touching the plastic up there, and the wood is underneath there. So yo, if it was any other day and my daughter was not on this side of the house, of the property. You know what I mean? And thank goodness that she wasn't like right there next to it. And after so I went and I was afraid to throw water in it because electrical fires, you're not supposed to throw water in it and stuff. But it was a washing machine. There was already water in it. So, I turned off the invert. I unplugged the cord, although it was there was nothing going on there because the end was already like broken or whatever. But just in case any current was going through it, whatever, I unplugged it, and I had a bucket that was there from when I did Journey's wash that had used to rinse and stuff. So I started like scooping water and throwing it out that way. And the fire was going away, whatever. Then I looked inside the other end, and it was like, oh shoot, it's like still burning in there. So I threw water in that way. I was FaceTiming Mr. Gordon at the same time, and it was just like unreal. Like, are you serious? Like a whole freaking fire. Like yeah, it was crazy. And then shortly after, like the fire went out and it was like all the smoke and everything, you hear a whole boom. Okay, and it scared me. So me and my daughter both like jumped back with my husband on the phone. We was like, what was that? And that's when it was so loud that's when my son and the cockeyed came from the farm side. They thought that was some kind of gunshots or something like that. It was a huge boom, you guys. And so yeah, like, and the only reason why I'm making this video is like, yo, be careful with like these inverters and these electronics out here. I don't know, these appliances. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the appliances not just not up to par, or if they had nothing to do with the inverter or whatever. But I tell you one thing, um, once this house is done, nah, I don't need no washing machine in my house. I do not need a washing machine in my house. Like I'm good. Like we'll find a nice spot outside. We'll fix it up. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like thank goodness the washing machine was not in the house, you guys. Like that fire was like up there, blazing up to the roof and everything. Like I thank goodness nobody was on the side. There was no kids. But y'all, had my daughter and I been out here, like I was on the couch chilling, and I wouldn't have even smelt nothing like the plastic burning because y'all hear this, okay? So it's like you know, and then my son was. My son, right, my oldest son, he was all I was like finished talking to my husband stuff. I was like, well, all's well that ends well or whatever. And He was like, "Oh, well, that ends well. What you mean? I was all my clothes or whatever." Because it was their clothes I was washing, especially because Jody was running out of clothes and all her stuff was dirty. And when you're transitioning, you don't have like a whole lot of clothes out here. So at least we don't. We try not to. But y'all, that was all their drawers. And I was like, yeah, all weather ends well. You okay, right? You wasn't hurt, right? You good, like you good, like you fine. You been commando before, you'll be commando again. Like you are good. We'll figure it out. But it was ridiculous. And yeah, I really don't know, you guys, what really caused it. If something was really wrong with the machine or how it worked or the mechanics of it. It was so funny. The funniest part ever, and I told my husband this too. I was like, when I was washing Journey's clothes, I was like, I said to myself, no, I said out loud or to myself, I was like, I'm doing a better job this machine has ever done washing these clothes. But yeah, but that's not my lane. I'm not trying to be washing those clothes every time I need to wash clothes. Like it's cool to know how to do it and to do it and to do it well, but yeah. But yeah, so I was saying that this very morning, you guys, and I guess the machine heard me and got mad and blew itself up. And y'all, it's just so funny to me, like where did all that water go? Because it had water in it and soap and everything ready to wash from yesterday, like last night or whatever. And as I told you guys, it's been hot, no, it's been cold. And so, like, when it's not no sun, you can't collect solar power, enough to do things like the washing machine, whatever, whatever. So the past few days been really hot. It's been, during the day, whatever. So that's why yesterday I was gonna do the wash and everything. And it just wouldn't work. And same thing happened today. So I just like, you know what? Okay, let me just grab Jady's clothes and then the kids could grab their clothes later on and wash their clothes and hang it up, whatever. And thank goodness, like, like my daughter wasn't feeling well. So like, okay, we could do your clothes tomorrow or whatever. My son had did enough chores for the day. I was like, okay, yeah, I can go chill at the farm. You know what I mean? Because had they been there doing that stuff, it would have took them a while. Even if I had done it, would have took me a while. And who knows? Like it was, who knows what that big boom could have happened? Who knows what that thing could have started catching on fire? I was like, wow. And you guys, it was on when she called me, it was on the floor, just like how you guys saw it. It was on the floor with the fire going and everything. Yeah, so it had been going for some time. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be careful, you guys. Be careful of these machines out here. Be careful if you have solar power. Uh, take your precautions. Take your precautions. Like if something's not working right, there's gotta be a reason. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but thank goodness we're all good. You know what I mean? And we're out of a washing machine, you know. But hey, I got my hands, eventually I'll just have to get out of Makazi's, come out here if that's the case, if I want to, but we're good. But yeah, you guys just take your precautions with these machines and solar powers and inverters and all that stuff, you guys. But yeah, that and that's something that I'm so happy that I had. Like I didn't have like a y'all. I'm all torn up. Yeah, this is from doing the wash, you guys. This is from doing the wash with my hands. But yeah, I could have been like, oh man, and been all upset and all this other stuff, but I'm not gonna let that steal my joy, steal my peace of mind. It is what it is. It happened, but everybody's safe. Not even my animals got hurt. You know what I mean? And my cat is usually up there on top of that railing of the roof or whatever, just chilling, and he wasn't there. But animals, they quick to run anyway. but uh, but yeah, you guys, I just wanted to come out here and let you guys know we had a real life fire out here. And y'all, and this is one thing I appreciate. I appreciate it because like I don't know like if you people would have noticed because that much like had I been in the states like with that big boom you could have thought it was like a car backing up or anything, but it was loud, you guys. It was loud, like loud and loud enough that I guess people in the neighborhood, in the village, and you know, we're not on top of each other like that. Like, you know, this is a whole land. So they heard it, y'all. They called my kaka because you know he makes himself known. You know he'll you know people call him, you know, if they have anything to do with us or whatever. And the people will call like, "Is everything okay? Like, what was that?" You know. So yeah, you guys, that was crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, you guys, just be aware. You know what I mean? And sometimes that you know your soft life gets interrupted by the craziest things. But keep yourself in that, you know, that state of mind and keep yourself, you know, living as happy as you can and at peace, you know, especially if the outcome is not a terrible one. You know, granted you know, we lost a washing machine, but everybody's good. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are having a great day. And yeah, be safe out there. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, buy me a coffee. Look in the description box below. And I'll talk to you guys soon.